Hey, what's up? Please subscribe. Anyway, um, I'm Coaster Cat, aka Roller Coaster Rider,
And I'm Kay, and we're here with another episode of Jessie.
that we're reviewing. Please subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe. Anyway, we're reviewing episode 411, Lost at Sea. The plot of...
Shouldn't you tell some people that are new to it that Ross is their last name? Unless they don't know. I didn't know.
It is her last name, and if you don't know, well...
Now you know.
Now you know, and you know what?
Knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
Yep, or something like that anyway.
Please subscribe. Anyway, it's not my fault YouTube has this.
I know. It's okay, let's go on.
Anyway, um, this will be timely. Um, basically, the episode begins where the kids, and Jessie are discussing, like, where to go on vacation because they have a month off. Ravi suggests a calculator museum, which sounds extremely boring.
Just a wee little bit.
Luke, is basically KD, where he's suggesting that they go to a bunch of baseball stadiums.
Yeah.
KD is another reviewer, on my channel. Please subscribe. And tell your friends. And make fake accounts and subscribe.
Anyway, back to the show, please.
Zuri suggests that they go to a dude ranch. And then they can't decide, so Jessie says, "You know what? We're gonna take your yacht, and we're gonna go on a cruise."
We're gonna sail.
Never really says. It doesn't say where. It just says that they're going to go on a trip, basically. Yep. And in this episode, Ravi is he's typically like the safety conscious one, and he is in this. Zuri is looking around, hopefully trying to find a mermaid. And they do come across a mermaid named Delphina. But Jessie doesn't believe she's a mermaid, so then they decide to get a swab to see if she's a mermaid. She gives a lot of mentions,
well,
such as...
Jessie didn't decide.
Yeah, Ravi did.
Ravi. He wanted to use his microscope.
And she doesn't have a lot of answers because she has amnesia right now. So, basically, Ravi and Luke are trying to figure out if she is a mermaid. Luke wants to marry her. Emma is happy because she's essentially her mannequin.
Right. Trying on her clothesline,
yeah.
And she wants to do makeup on her.
Yeah, give her a makeover and stuff like that. And did we say Zuri?
Nope.
Oh yeah, Zuri is trying to prove that she is a mermaid.
Yep.
Including wanting to pour water on her.
Throw water on her legs.
And when she mentions that her dad has a big white beard and has a fork, there's like, Poseidon! I thought she was going to say Triton.
Well,
didn't Poseidon have like a black beard?
I do not know. Maybe something you can Google.
Comment and subscribe. And you knew I was going to bring this up.
Whatever, go on. We're talking to kids now, we're not.
And then there's kind of a... Should we reveal what happens at the end of that subplot, or keep it as a surprise?
Keep it as a surprise.
Okay. And then there's a B story where Bertram can't go because he has to take care of Mrs. Kipling. And Mrs. Kipling is Mrs. Ravi and is very upset. So then Bertram plays the sitar to, like, serenade her.
And give her a very nice dinner.
Yeah.
Nice dishes.
Which Mrs. Kipling takes that to mean, like, do you want to date? Because then she returns the favor, like, essentially acting like, so we're an item now, right?
Yeah, she's got candlesticks, and she's got a bow on her collar, lace bow, and...
And then, there is a pretty creative way on how they finish that subplot or that storyline, and should we tell them?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, we'll reveal this. We'll reveal this subplot. Um, Bertram presses a tablet and then puts it on the floor because Ravi instructed him to do so because those were the instructions on that. And then it makes a, what would you say, hologram?
Yep.
Hologram of Ravi saying, anytime you want to talk to me, just press the tablet.
And I'll be there.
Which calms Mrs. Kipling, which Bertram then makes a funny joke. Wow, they make apps for everything now.
Yep.
Should we reveal like the final gag at the end with Jessie and Ravi?
No, you did the dinner, right?
No, I'm talking about like the final scene. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Oh. Jessie and Rob.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, you want to spoil that or secret?
She has to tell them first.
No.
She jumped in the water.
Yeah,
I said
let's keep that a secret.
Oh.
I was talking about the ending part
ahead.
with Jessie and Ravi.
Go ahead.
Okay. Jessie is hanging out, essentially sunbathing or something, or
so she's
sun sleeping.
She's dreaming.
Yeah, we're gonna spoil it. I originally didn't want to say she was sleeping. And then a male merman.
Fishing. Yeah.
And then a merman appears.
She did the fishing pole over how.
And then he says like, Do you want a muscular man to put on suntan lotion?
He didn't really say anything.
Yeah, he did.
She said, Here, big guy," or something.
And then she wakes up and it's Ravi putting suntan lotion on. Yeah, sunblock, I'm sorry. And she was like, "What?" It was like, "Well, you asked for I was sitting right here and you said, can you put sunblock on me, strong, muscular man?" And then she didn't want to, like, anger him or embarrass him, so she said, "You know what? You have your dream, I'll have mine." And so she goes back to sleep. What was your favorite, who was your favorite character on the show? On this episode? Like the MVP, so to speak.
I think Zuri.
Bertram usually gets the short end of the stick regarding
Bertram
stories.
Was pretty good with her,
so yeah, I'll say him, or yeah, I'll say him.
Mrs. Kipling was pretty good too, though.
Well, yeah, I guess if you want to extend it to animal MVP as well, but yeah. Did you have a favorite line? Because I do, because they make fun of someone.
Probably when she explained the white beard and the pitchfork.
Yeah. Keep that a secret. But that was your favorite part?
Yeah, I think so.
My favorite part was when they kind of do a jab at Penn from Penn and Teller.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
There's something about how, Athena? Was that her name? Athena? Something like that. Or Delphina.
Delphina, yeah.
Sorry, Jessie fans. She talks about having a tail, and Emma says, there are only 2 times when you should have a tail: when you're a groom or when you're a 60-year-old magician. Oh. Because Penn Jillette is very famous for having like a long ponytail. So I did like that bit because I don't know when it started, but it seems Disney shows, especially recently, have had a lot of pop culture references that either reference something, make fun of something, or have a political bit. And that's one.
Okay.
We're gonna see another episode later, because I'm gonna post these on the same day. That features way more pop culture references and, spoofs life. So, would you tell people to see this episode?
Yeah.
Now, you worked on a cruise ship, right?
Yes, I did. That's how I met your dad.
Were there any like mermaid acts?
No.
Like the girls didn't dress up as mermaids?
Nope.
Not even on like Halloween?
Nope.
Okay.
Most of the time we went to Jamaica, so a lot of people, dressed
And apparently Europe,
in the flower sets.
and apparently Europe like Spain, but that's another story. Anyway, I'll tell you later. It's an off filming story. Anyway, we're gonna see Lost at Sea 2. Subscribe. And tell your friends too. I'm Coaster Cat, aka Roller Coaster Rider.
And I'm Kay.
And you're watching Disney Channel. Bye.
Bye-bye.